What's up, everybody? It's Lids, and we're back with some more Witcher. And last time, we ran away from a dragon. We witnessed King Foltest's death and got framed for it. Totally called it, by the way. And we also escaped from prison. So, a lot has happened. And now we are into Chapter 1.
Any news from your secret informant?
The port's blocked.
And we'll see. We learned a little bit about this Assassin of Kings. I'm curious what else we will learn.
Hello.
Oh, hello to you too. Hope you don't mind if I take everything you're standing next to. And does your friend have stuff too? That your friend does. Just a little bit.
Can we go?
One moment, guys. There's loot, okay?
Come on.
So yeah, we learned a little bit about the Assassin of Kings.
Can we go?
I'm following you. Calm down. Saw him, or I mean, not murder someone, but talk to someone immediately after a murder.
Very funny. But who does it belong to?
He said that he didn't have much in the way of motivation other than just taking down humans, and that I don't really believe.
From Denevend a few years back. I believe you had a hand in that.
He may end up talking to the person that he was talking to. I think it was an elf. Yeah, it must have been, because he was like, hey, I hate humans too. We should be friends. Also, you don't need to pay me, because that's totally not suspicious. Or, that's someone. Pretty sure that's the same person. Pretty sure.
That's Vernon Roach, Special Forces Commander for the last 4 years, servant of the Temerian King, responsible for the pacification of the Mahakaman foothills, hunter of elves, murderer of women and children.
Oh, so you guys are friends.
Decorated for valor on the field of battle.
Yorveth, a regular son of a whore.
I've long awaited our meeting, laid plans, set traps, and now you appear in my forest of your own volition.
You aided the man who slew my king.
King or beggar, what's the difference? One Dwan less.
Okay. Oh, we are time.
Since when did the Scoia'tael hire
I don't remember that being
killers to
a
do
thing
their
ever
dirty
before.
work? A Dwan even. You've fallen low.
A hired killer, true. But in all certainty, he is no Dwan.
Don't make a big deal of the race thing.
Yet race is the very reason we fight. We have pointed ears, yours are rounded. We are few, yet long-lived. Your kind multiplies like vermin, though thankfully expires quickly. Humans and elves alike, trying to prove one shape is better than the other. 400 years of killing over the mold of the Oracle.
Okay, we are not timed this time. I was wondering if that was going to be always the thing going forward. And I do wonder what happens if we don't do anything in the amount of time that we're given when we are timed. Mostly
the Kingslayer's among you. We've come for him.
Then our interests collide. The Kingslayer is under my protection, and I'll not hand over a guest.
That implies that he's still here.
You're just another old elf in a young elf's skin, using clever words to mask an obvious truth.
Obvious, you say?
This is not about race or freedom, or even vengeance. You're here because someone powerful told you to be. Someone who's using you. They may wear a crown, carry a magic wand, or even lead a guild. But be sure of this. It's not about your freedom, your rights, or your ears. Nilfgaard plowed you once. Now someone new does. Am I wrong?
Those times are gone. No one will ever use the Scoia'tael again.
Who are you addressing? Me? Yourself? Or the archers in those shrubs?
Hey!
Enough of this piss!
Call a shot. Oh, okay. Maybe we shouldn't have done that, though. We did just establish that they probably have archers in the bushes. And we are probably now going to have to fight. Oh! Thanks, Tris. Probably should have made that shield a little bit bigger. Can't help but feel like we got a little lucky there.
That ought to discourage them. Triss, are you alright?
Chris. Uh-oh. I think her nose was bleeding, and also she definitely just passed out. That's like the classic sign of someone overusing their magic skill. Their nose always bleeds, right? That's just an established rule. Okay, so are we definitely...
Stay close.
Spell is still working?
Triss is spent, so no more butterflies. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Back to the boat.
Okay.
There's even more than that way. We must find our way toward Flotsam.
Okay. Whoa. Hello. I almost didn't see you guys there.
Not like the flower of one of the commandos. I'm a woman.
I noticed.
Tris, I wish I could pay closer attention to what she's saying.
At least I'll die.
Some of it sounds hilarious. Hey! Don't say that about Tris.
Come on, let's go.
Oh. Can't you?
You were right.
Yes. Fine.
It'd be great if I could loot this as well, but
What's happening?
probably
I see your
not
boots.
all that
Where is
realistic.
that training post?
Oh, here you are.
Starting to think we'll make it. Triss,
Okay.
Be quick!
give me a bit more magic. Just a little.
Come on, Tris.
Kill them now.
Where? Who am I killing? Oh, I'm in your way. There's definitely something to loot there. Some herbs.
Spoil salad sacking! Alarm! Squirrels! There's a bunch of them! Ready yourselves!
Oh, hello. Guys coming down from the cliffs. I mean, it's cool. Okay, but these appear to be the human, or the people from the human settlement that we were trying to make it to. We may be safe now. At least we are. As for Triss, I don't know. Clearly they did something weird, because it's not like, I mean, she just used magic, and then it's like she got drugged or something. I don't know if there's some kind of counter
We know
magic.
each other rather well,
Oh,
but he has amnesia. I actually took the ritual by surprise when I killed Foltest.
well,
Feel
debatable.
not out. I know Geralt. I know his weakness.
That does scare me a bit, though. Our lack of memory does make us vulnerable. You
Too many
understand our
skulls at
history better
once.
than us.
You can die from that.
See that?
Yeah, the Kingslayer and Yorvith.
You all in one piece? Who are you?
This is true.
I'm a witcher.
Kingslayer is here,
Emir
though.
Var Emrys, spice merchant.
Confirmed.
A trader?
In spices.
That's a lie.
Uh-huh. And the woman?
My good man, we barely escaped death. Be so kind as to tell us where we might get some rest. We'll explain everything later.
Very well. Head for the market square. You might be in time for the execution. Some ne'er-do-wells are going to hang. A dwarf
Hey.
and some bard. There's also an inn
I
and a
know a dwarf,
Oh,
and I know
yeah,
a
the
bard.
brothel sounds especially interesting. Take care now.
Something tells me those are gonna be dwarves and bards that we
Did you say
know.
that? Squirrels at our very walls.
Yorveth led them. I saw him with my own eyes.
Oh, we leveled
Who
up.
are these
Ooh.
blokes?
I do like how, I mean, I was noticing this before when we were at the military camp, but everyone has their own unique name. Makes it feel like you're more in a real world scenario.
Water!
These aren't just generic people that are all the same that you're running into. Where did everyone go? I was sort of following Chris
Stir it.
and Roche. Oh, they're there. I mean, at some point I would like to explore around here. Because this is actually a pretty big settlement, it seems. But I'm assuming these guys are more or less going to take us to a place where we are supposed to be going. Appears to be through here. Yup. That's the hanging. Not a great place to find your friends, generally speaking.
Zoltan. Dandelion.
Yep.
Just great.
What's the plan?
We improvise.
Oh,
No killing.
easier said than done.
Take care of this, Triss.
I mean, Triss is probably the most capable of
Geralt!
intervening without killing,
Geralt!
because, you know, she can do magic,
Over
whereas
here!
we're just,
Help!
like, warriors. We specialize in killing. She specializes in things other than killing. Find a way... Let's see, find a way up? Does that mean, like... Obviously...
Step back, White One.
What are they going to hang for? They don't look dangerous.
The charge is collusion with the Scoia'tael.
Dandelion, an elven spy?
The bard's hanging for debauchery.
What?
The sentence was he's to hang for debauchery.
And a sentence is nothing to scoff at!
What? Okay, so let's try to calm the crowd, but I'm sure this is not going to work.
Are you serious? Listen here, people. Is profligacy now a punishable offense in the free kingdom of Temeria? Or are we in Nilfgaard?
Piss off, freak! Or you'll have me to deal with. Think of the common
I'm
folk
not
who's
that scared of
spoiling
you.
their fun.
Well, freak he may be, but he speaks true. Debauchery's one of my favourite pastimes, but I don't want a noose placed around my neck for pursuing it.
The soldier boys paid us a visit or two, though we didn't have much fun.
Away with you, Margot! Go back to your brothel.
Time to go? Fine. But hear this, people. He sure liked to parade about, but his Willie wouldn't come to attention. Ha!
Stop the execution.
Shut your trap. The singer's to hang, and he will hang. This is a decent town. Whores and witches notwithstanding.
Watch your words, guardsman! I don't know witches, but Margot's a decent woman!
Shut it, all of you! Or I'll not vouch for what I'll do.
Thinks he's tough, showing off his balls. Don't fret, people. I've seen the rot on them.
Ouch.
I'm warning you for the last time, Margot!
You wouldn't hit a lady.
You're no lady!
Alright, I'll fight you then. Bring it on. Oh. Okay. We're doing a fist fight. Not really what I was expecting, but... Oh. Quick time events as well. Not a huge fan, but... We may have already succeeded. Alright, hold on. Gotta be ready just in case. This isn't good. Oh, we're fighting someone else. Come on. This guy's much tougher. Sort of. This would be a bad time to fail the quick time events. I mean, of course, getting consumed by a dragon is also pretty bad too, but... I'd rather not lose some close friends to just messing all that stuff up.
I said, what the arse fuck is going on?
I guess we're gonna have to fight that guy too.
Report. Out of my sight, Clover. A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm. Hands off your sword.
Alright.
Our scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
Huh?
You have no right to hang them.
Interesting. Because I'm the law in Flotsam.
Are you now?
I take issue with that. Vernon Roach, officer of the king.
Well, well. Blue stripes. The non-human hunters.
Precisely. Anyone suspected of collaborating with the Scoia'tael falls under my jurisdiction.
Take that.
And Dandelion? What's he accused of?
He burned down a watchtower. What's your jurisdiction say to that? I thought so.
Is that true?
It might have looked that way, but I swear it wasn't my fault.
I'd rather give you a
Dandelion.
thief. Relax. I'm joking. thieves. We can put on another show, bloody and serious this time, mind you, or we can come to an understanding.
Meaning?
Give me a minute, Witcher.
What? He's gonna make a
Listen
speech.
here. You may have heard rumors of the tragic events that transpired during the siege of Lavalette Castle. Sadly,
Maybe
they
gonna
are true.
badmouth us.
King Foltest is dead. It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel safe. That is why today, wagons with armaments will roll out into Flotsam's streets. I hereby declare a state of emergency. Await orders. Prepare to fight. And ready yourselves to avenge your fallen king. Now disperse. Go to your homes.
Yeah, was that your way of getting the crowd to disperse so that we can free these people without anyone realizing and getting even more frustrated with us?
What about them?
They'll not hang for now. Let's say I'm reconsidering their cases. The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home. Your friends are free for the time being, but they're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing. Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
Yeah.
They were really going to hang us. I don't know. I didn't mean to torch that watchtower.
Everything's all right, Dandelion. Let's get out of here.
Oh, we owe you, Geralt. Thank you. Time to hit the tavern. Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery neath a veneer of courtesy. Except nothing can hide the stench.
Alright, I think we succeeded. Alright, so we go to his place in the evening. It does seem like everyone's filing into the tavern. Alright, one at a time. Single file. You're up, Roach. Now our turn. Except we'll do that first. Apparently. Nope. Except then we'll undo it. Then we'll walk in. Ooh. Do our quick 180. It's quite the hat you got there, buddy.
Welcome. A pleasure to see you. I believe we met in Basima.
Sure. Also, your twin is over here.
Just don't start any brawls. Peace and quiet. Get it?
Of course.
I've got my eye on you.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. You're right to keep an eye out for us. We do generally come with trouble. Armor enhancement. That's new. That might be worth putting on our existing armor, because we have a really good armor at the moment. I was kind of wondering if we could sell some of the junk that we've accumulated. And it does seem as though you are, despite being a bartender, you are willing to purchase things like swords off of us, which, you know, I'm not going to ask questions about it. Also, apparently we were getting pretty close to our weight limit. Never mind the fact that we can hold 300 whatevers. I don't know if that's pounds or kilograms, but either way, that is pretty absurd. As much as I would consider maybe holding on to this for a keepsake, I think we still ought to get rid of it. And... huh. I mean, this presumably is a carryover from Witcher 1. I vaguely remember the name. I thought this was the one that we left on the ground after saving Princess Ada and never actually picked up, so I'm surprised that we have it. But this might actually have higher damage than the sword that we're using right now, so we definitely want to hold on to it. I want to make sure I don't accidentally sell it. Then, is there any other junk we have? We have some pretty generic armors that I think we can sell. Okay, we're not selling Raven's armor. And I think we're wearing possibly those trousers. So we'll hold on to those, just in case. Let's not get rid of our pair of pants. Oh, about dragons? Oh, I didn't mean to sell it, no! Can I go back? I don't think I can. I meant to read it before we sold it. My bad, I was curious about the dragons. Can I get it back? I can get it back. Wait, what? It costs 251 coins? Oops. My bad. I hope we get another one of those at some point. Or that's not actually important. But I'm not sure. So that may have been a significant mistake. I'm honestly not sure. We can see what you have purchased, but I suspect that it will be mostly things like beer and food. Potatoes are junk? Ouch. Speaking of which, actually, we probably can sell some of our own junk. And I have no idea if any of this stuff has any use at all. I'm assuming it's a pretty safe bet to sell it. Is there any circumstance under which having tools is useful? I don't know, but we have gotten rid of... What? Sorry. Quite some host you are. We did get rid of like half of our inventory there, at least by weight, so I think that is helpful.
Say something, or did you just fart?
How's it living with Roach's soldiers?
Splendid. I know every shit joke that anyone's ever thought up. Plus, I've learned how to burp out the official title of the Emperor of Nilfgaard without reaching for beer.
Oh.
Shorty's told me about his 16 children, all named after Temerian troop divisions. And I know his nickname has nothing to do with his manhood. Nice to know that you care, though.
I'm glad to see you in a good mood.
I think I actually like them. They're good people. One of them even proposed to me.
Who's the brave man?
Sorry, that's a secret.
And here I thought Roach's boys had an ounce of respect for me.
Also this.
The massacre in Rivia. It came back to me, I remember. The angry mob murdering non-humans, a young boy with a pitchfork.
Anything else?
Death, or a state close to it, I'm not sure. I felt life draining out of me.
I was there. I arrived a moment later.
Don't worry, Triss. They're only memories. We have bigger problems to tackle now. Something tells me that in recovering my memory, I'll find out a lot about what we're dealing with now.
Supposedly, we have history with this Kingslayer dude. Also, the whole, like, it's no big deal, it's a memory thing. I mean, that happened. And Triss kind of failed to help us, or at least sufficiently help us. I mean, she might have been one of the people that helped revive us afterwards, along with Yennefer, but I don't know. Not like
Damn,
she's
that was
completely
close.
without blame,
Vodka!
if you will.
Triss Marigold. Lice eat me, but you are a treat to behold. Just a little pale.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see you in your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
Blood got fucked.
Oh.
There will be no wedding.
Did you hear about Foltest?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Dandelion, calm down. You'll choke on your liquor.
Have Triss tell the story for us.
Triss,
Okay, I guess.
you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimball and Count Merivale, I bet.
Among others. After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near Lavalette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry positions, spheres of influence, royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
Yeah, that's enough about politics. Except, well, I suppose... that's kind of aggressive. This is kind of accusational. Let's go with this.
Did they ultimately resolve anything?
No, it ended as usual. Sadly, John Natalis remains our only hope.
Who's that?
The victor at Brenna, and Foltest's most tried and true field commander.
During the
Thanks,
deliberations, he was several days' march from Lavalette Lands, with an additional 2,000 armed men in tow. He's to keep the peace until a rightful monarch is chosen.
Do we really need that many people to take down the Lavalettes?
Natalis is a soldier at heart. He's not suited to rule, and I don't believe he even wants to.
He's got the army behind him.
Which is why he can guarantee peace. Why, a tenuous one, sure, but that's always better than civil war. Besides which, he's deeply in debt to a dwarven bank in which Philippa Eilhart, as sorceress, holds significant stake.
Okay, apparently we have no choice but to take one of these routes.
Where were the mages?
Aye.
Okay, not quite
They
as
were the
aggressive
great
as that
eminences of this world
first
when they were truly needed.
preview made us think.
They weren't invited. Neither was I. But if not for their intervention, or rather that of a few influential sorceresses, Baron Kimball would have taken the throne.
I was invited to sing at his court once. Afterwards, he refused to pay me, and the food was awful. No way I'll stay in Temeria if he's crowned.
I think I've heard
All
enough
right.
about politics.
Then, I mean, the king is also, like, kind of politics. I mean, I guess the assassination itself isn't, but we were just talking about people succeeding the king.
Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute. What were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, and then cut the king's throat.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't have walked off that much.
Jumped out a window into the river below. You're over the
I know Foltest was like, "Go, stay back there. They're afraid of you." But
And
still,
you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed
also he
up,
like
piled on me and
got rid of
knocked me
his disguise and revealed himself. Oh, what's happening?
Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
The beast. We already killed the
We
beast
better get out there. Someone's casting spells.
like a long time ago, like in The Witcher 1. Okay, different beast. Very different beast. Pretty sure that didn't hit you. Oh? Who is that? I mean, impressive that you were able to quell that beast, but also, like, dude, put some pants on, man.
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me?
Can't help but feel like you might
Why
have
didn't
been
you help
involved
him?
in having the
He's
monster
alive, isn't he?
arrive.
The beast nearly pulled him in the water
You're trying to
while
play
you
hero?
stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Watch your words.
Where's this beast?
Ask her.
Geralt.
Ah, I guess we knew each other.
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish. The beast near pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this damsel.
Maybe. I mean, the person is alive.
Sozek's alive, and nowhere near the depths. The monster's vanished without a trace.
You best take her seriously, lest you vanish without a trace.
Bro, get out of my face. I don't think we've once succeeded with any of these intimidate things. I still really don't know if there's anything special we're supposed to do, or what even influences the success rate here, so I don't know, we can give it a try.
I'm tired of your whining.
Probably gonna fail.
Get out of here.
I'm to go.
Failed.
Not
Yep.
likely. You get your ass out of Flotsam, Wanderer.
Very successful. These guys gonna even try to fight us, maybe? Yes, they are. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Except I think I recovered. Boom, boom, boom. It's a lot more of this than I was expecting. I mean, I think we can technically turn this off if we want to, but this isn't so bad. I was worried that the QTEs would be unbearable.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce, and I am chief person in charge of all matters.
And I was waiting for you to finish that fist fight.
It is in this capacity that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Karen, the beast that now blocks all trade traffic on the river.
So, Witcher, are we willing?
This is odd that both of you happen to be here right now, just after the beast arrived. That you're immediately ready to talk to me about this?
As the locals put it.
Fine. Your way it is.
You must contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tanserville has, I believe, already conducted some preliminary negotiations.
That I have.
In that case, don't let me keep you.
What was your name? Don't think we'd heard it before, but
Triss,
I could be wrong.
How long must I wait for you to introduce us?
Sheila de Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika of Kovir.
I think we've heard of Kovir before.
True. I had my doubts if the Kayran was worth the journey, but
we were in the north.
What it showed today.
Here to hunt down some ingredients.
Triss Merigold, sharp as ever.
You're thinking that.
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying species to throw into the cauldron at Sabbaths. Right, Triss?
Absolutely. Virgins are a dying breed.
Oh my. Your sense of humor seems to be intact too. But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt, you saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
I have no idea.
Huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning with obese, slow-moving merchants. You're partly correct. Cedric claims the Kayran emerged from the northern swamps approximately 1 month past.
Cedric?
An elf. Formerly a Scoia'tael. Strange bird. But he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
I need to look around, find out a few things.
An investigation. Witchers' rituals, extracting secrets and such.
More or less. I'll talk to the merchants about the reward, pay Cedric a visit, and get back to you.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
You know the inn's also a whorehouse.
Thanks for the warning.
Alright, sensing some tension between those two. But with that, I think this is probably a good place for us to wrap up this video. And, of course, you know, there are more gigantic monsters for us to either run away from or slay, but that's just gonna have to wait for the next one. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time.
Really, it's a shithole, but plenty of folk to beat up.